Hello everybody, hello all my buddies. Hello everybody, hello all my buddies. Hey everybody, it's that bitch McKigs, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, so the point of this video actually is just to introduce you guys to the personality and everything, but we are having a mukbang plus a story time because this bitch has got stories for days. So today's story is actually about some experience. Oh my god, I should look at the camera. Some experience that I had as a child, like not a child, but you know, like grade 7, grade 8, grade 9, grade 10. This was a phase of mine that nobody knows about, or not that nobody knows about, but that the internet doesn't have any idea about other than the people who actually knew me at that time. Whew. Now this is something that I was ashamed of talking about, like, you know, for years, but it's nothing, man. All of us made mistakes and all of us did shit. It makes an interesting story today. So let's just get right into it. So this is like a cheeseburger pizza from Pizza Inn. Yes, you guys saw the other day that yesterday that I was at Debonair's, but you know what, I was too lazy to record a video, so we ate that as a family at home. But this whole slice is yours. Without any further ado, come on, eat. So around about this time now, dear Lord, I'm even sweating. This is so good. Round about this time now, I was like 13 years old, 14, you know, 2011, 2012, and I was on the soccer team of Roshpina. I used to live in Roshpina. I was on the soccer team of Roshpina. And then what had happened was, I had this whole secret life, secret hobby thing that I had going on, where I was stealing things in the shops. Yes, honey. Every day after school, I used to walk to Spar in Roshpina, and then I used to go steal myself some 70 rands of biltong. And I used to, you know, have a variety of choices. Like, today is biltong, tomorrow is chili bites. I had this huge addiction for beef. I still do. Beef and beer. You all know, because a beer bitch. Anyway, the point is, so while I was stealing like this, I saw this opportunity, business opportunity. What happened was, like, after soccer practices round about 6 o'clock, half 7, then we go to Spar, me and a friend of mine. So I'm not going to mention this guy's name because this story will get kind of long if I mention names and everything and stuff. It's my story to tell. I don't want to, you know, get his name into trouble. He might be looking for work at the moment, who knows. So we're just gonna call him Buddy. Like, that was my buddy. Like, this was my best friend. We used to move together, everything. I used to come in the morning, you know, best friend. Okay, so what had happened was, this one specific day, so after soccer practice, Buddy and I, we always go steal chocolates at Spar. Now, you know, there's the big mega top deck. Oh my god, I'm never gonna eat. You know the big mega top deck now in Spar? It was around about $30 at that time, and I was the one who used to do the stealing on behalf of the whole organization, you know, the firm. I was the one doing the stealing. So I used to walk into Spar, take the chocolate, and then move to a different area from where I took the chocolate, and then in that area there was a blind spot for the cameras not to see you. So you have like 2 seconds to walk through that blind spot and just hide the chocolate quickly and move out of the shop as if you didn't take anything, because you have an innocent face, you're a child, and your mother is well known for being a preacher, man, so nobody suspects you for being a thief. And then one day I was like, now you should know, man, my buddy is a colored, so like, he's one of those spoiled colored kids, man. You know, the ones who always had the best phone in the group, with the brand schooner and everything. And I was just the black preacher's kid, man. You know? Take me to heaven, Jesus. So I was just a black kid and whatever not. And I was the one doing the stealing. So I felt like, no, vandaag moet jy moet ook come steal me, broeder. Kan eens we gaan. And you should know, bitch was kind of like in the closet gay or straight, whatever you call that at that time. Or I was like, nee, my broeder, jy moet ook come steal. Jy kan steal van my, laat steal. Like, anders vandaag man steal en man eet sy chocolate. Jy nie steal, eet jy nie samen, ja. Ander man walika van die kou. Say. Anyway, so Elkin brings they can't, you know, mutual understanding, everything. Fine, the story went on. Inside the shop, after I told Noel Elkin moet sy chocolate steal. Inside the shop, Noel immediately, oh my goodness! I just exposed a friend! Oh my god, Noel, I'll try Noel klaar vergifnis, but I'm not going to restart this video because I did get by a mooi geoefen for that. Anyway, so he went into the shop, my buddy, and he walked straight to where the chocolates are, took the chocolate, funny rack off, and opened his jacket and put it right there and closed it. Now, I thought the guy could steal, like, you can steal, because, bruh, you see me do this every day. You have an idea of what's supposed to be done. So he took the chocolate and he took it and he put it immediately in his jacket. And the moment I realized that, but they know the chocolate fat and that's what answered, I was like, oh my god, we've just been caught. So I immediately took my chocolate and I just like moved away, like just a little bit away from that area. But the cameras even saw me because I was like, fuck it, he already did it, so I should just do it. And then I put mine inside my, you know, the clit, the crotch. Clitoria! It's a clitisa. Anywho, so what happened was, after we took the chocolate, Buddy just starts laughing. He's like, you know this bitchy kind of laugh thing, like, I did something, mom, like. And he starts running out of the shop. Angela van full speed. Like running, like running. Like, is there any better way to draw attention to yourself, honey, by running? No, he ran. Obviously, I got some of the man, but I got some car because bitch ain't stupid. I got swart was. They just thought he was playing maybe or something, I don't know. But he ran out of the shop. And I, on the other hand, I get that stop, man, like, so like jaywalking quickly. And as I came outside, now you should know it's like 7 now. Spar is busy closing and it's dark. It was like the time that Namibia still was changing times. Yeah, so it was dark. Baby. As I'm walking, now you should know name. Outside of Spar, he had his bicycle parked. Now I didn't come with my bicycle, so I was like, I'm moving away from the shop as fast as I can because I know we already did it in front of the camera. I know. So it's like a thing of you should be suspicious that somebody might have seen you. Well, I'm like, oh my god, I need to get away from here. And I walked away immediately, like, from the shop. This eating while talking thing is really difficult, man. Anyway, guys, you can never go wrong with cheeseburger, I promise you. And it's cheap, it's like $100 at, you know, pizza in, chicken in, whatever the case may be. Anywho, yeah, so let's continue the story now. I walked out of the shop, like in a different direction, and he went to go sit on his bicycle and demands and lach. Like, Ajiba, let me show you. He was like, on the gedoen and celebrating or whatever the fuck he was doing. I don't know. All I know is, while I heard him laughing, I immediately heard silence, like, oops. Towards a still the Basi lach now. I was standing like I didn't even turn around. I just continued walking when he stopped laughing. And he was like, Bongani, kom terug, kom terug, kom terug, kom terug, kom terug. And I was like, oh god, we've just been caught. So bitch being smart, I took out the chocolate and I threw it down on the ground immediately. And I left, like, I was like, back to the shop now, because obviously the security guards were there. And when I got to the door of the shop, the security guards were like, no, I just want to find out whose bicycle this is, because this bicycle looks very familiar. And so we were like, oh, thank God you didn't see us. I was not a tactic. like a tactic to get you to feel comfortable going into the shop with him. Most when we went backstage now, back doors, whatever the fucking thing is, behind offices or whatever, the man parks the bicycle and then he asks us to search each other. So search each other. So I was the one to search buddy first, and I was like, you know, I can fool the chocolate as dad. You saw any sack, but I can't just. But I'm just there like blind bitch, a fool next to him. Obviously, there's no your project. I'm a city man clan. Oh, I can team. This is the story, bitch. When it was his turn to search me, his plan was to find my chocolate. The nigga was searching. Like, guys, even he knows I stole the chocolate. There's no reason to pretend to be searching. I just touched him like I already knew, like. But he's like, and you know, when it came to the part of the balls, he was like, and I was just there like, ooh. I'm kidding. I was so nervous and stuff. So he couldn't find the chocolate. And then the security decided to search us himself. So what the security guard did was, he opened my buddy's jacket and he, you know, took out the chocolate because he already knew what it was. Hi, Mr. Magic. And then he turned around to me, tried to search me for it, or not tried to, he actually did search me, but he couldn't find shit, obviously, because bitch was smart. And he's like, but I'm sure I saw you took one as well, man. I'm sure I saw you take one as well. And I was like, no, bruh. Like, I put it back because I was scared. And you know, most, what happened was, so the guy was like, okay, so let's go upstairs and call your parents because this problem needs to be solved. You guys have been stealing here for days, weeks, months, and we've been seeing you. It's not going to happen anymore. So what I did was, we went upstairs now. As we are going upstairs, Buddy is walking in front of me. The security guard is walking in front of him, and I'm walking at the back. So we are like following each other up. Then Buddy just turns around and says, I can't hold the chocolate, man. Wil je nog heel met een moeilijkheid kom? And I was like, crickets. Anyway, I immediately just told the man, no, the thing fell out while I was outside. Like, I was scared to pick it up because I already knew that we've been caught. You know, man, pulling the innocent face, wanting to cry. Let me not say on, some people will catch offense and say, but steal it. Anyway, so then we went outside to go find this chocolate. When we got to the spot where I dropped it, it's not there anymore. And it was, you know, these palm trees, tall ones. I dropped it like at the stem, like at the bottom of the stem of this tree, and I was hoping to find it there. When we got there, like, it's not there at all. And the security guys like, Sukom, jy lieg seker op, jy seker ek ding ook nie daar gegooi nie, but then guess what happens? My HOD comes out of his car to come and ask, excuse me, officer, what is going on? What seems to be the problem? My goodness, must go long and go. Anyway, so then my HOD came out and he asked what's the problem and everything. And the officer is like, no, these two boys, they were caught stealing chocolate and they've been doing it for a while now and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, man, nigga, you don't need to spit out the whole juice. Just tell the man you caught us stealing chocolate today. Now you're telling him you caught us stealing chocolate for months. Boy, shit, what the fuck bedoel jy? Anyway, this obviously brings a bad reputation for this bitch at school because I was the squeaky clean kid, man. You know, the one with the glasses, the big school bag, and the nerdish type that is like the kinders wat net in die boeke bly. And then I used to be naughty after school, but the school teachers used to know me as the angel child or whatever because I was there gaining my merits every week on the stage wearing normal clothes. The schools used to do with us. Anyway, Now this man immediately lost this perception of me, this clean child perception. And I was just there like, oh my God. Because the man came out and he was like, because I saw him throw this chocolate out here, taking it out of his pants. And I wanted to pick it up. Shit, I get geschrik. So my HOD came and he was like, he wants to go show this chocolate that I stole to my mother and everything. And he gave the chocolate back to the security guard. And we went back upstairs. When we got upstairs, they are still emphasizing on the story of your parents, your parents, your parents. Now you should know my mother works at Scorpion Zinc, or was working at Scorpion Zinc Mine at the time. And she was at work, like, the mine is like 23 kilometers out of town. My mother was on night shift or something. So she was at work and stuff. And then we got into the car. We got to like my friend's house. Like, this pizza, I want to eat it up, but the problem is I want to finish my story too. But no, anyway, so yeah, we got into the car. The first thing we did was we went to Buddy's parents' house. We were supposed to go to his parents' house, but then we rather went to one of his aunts and uncle's house, like. And the excuse we went to go give there, because now we have to pay double for these chocolates that we stole. One was 30 bucks, so we had to now pay 60 bucks each. My mother is at work. Obviously, I'm a child. I don't have money. He's a child. He doesn't have money. But what we did have was, you know, this collecting forms, fundraising collecting forms. Write your name. Minimum donation must be $10. Those forms. We were having those forms at the time that we give to our adults most at home and blah, blah, blah. So my buddy went now to his aunt to go get his form with the money. He was like, no, the school is demanding the money today and I need to go to bring it now. Otherwise, I can't continue training and what. While he's telling these lies, this car 15 naira to his aunt, the securities decide to switch on all the lights of the cars and get out of the cars one by one and walk into the yard. To come and, you know, man, like a parade, to come and make a scene on the say. Because we were outside, me and the securities were outside when he went inside to go put these lies. After that, his parents now, his aunt and whatever, they paid. Because what his aunt did is his aunt called his mother. And then his mother came and she was like, so disappointed because it was now obviously the black child has now poisoned her child or what. Because my dear, I was young. Like, any good means is a oor. But I'll be the school. I was like the angel. But I was a literal disruptor of everything when it comes to the community wise. After I used to do strange things as a child. Anyway, so his mother was like, "You're blaming me, Sammy. Slechte invloed van my kind. What? She paid my 60 bucks, mind you. She paid my 60 bucks, and then what they decided, because the aunt is married to you know these pastor uncles, man. Met die perslippe van al die sigaret rook in. They are alles hoog opbeen, but then they are thick as well, like high and thick, like those type of uncles with the grayish hair and. Yeah, you moet so maak sien, and you know that thick stem and whatever the case may be, he had that uncle that was married to his aunt. This uncle did something I never saw at my mother's house. He brought 3 different whips, like a tire, one was a tire, one was leather, and the other one I think was just normal rope or something, or belt. I don't know, I don't remember very well. But he brought 3 and he put them out on the table as if he's, you know, having fun with the fact that we stole something and we are in trouble. When my buddy saw these 3 sandbox, he fell to the ground like a bitch, like and started grabbing his uncle's leg. That time I'm there like, you know, for me, it's like, obviously, it's not the first time I've been caught. So it's not the first time I've been caught. And this behavior, I wasn't expecting from my macho friend most and stuff like that. But that was what was happening and stuff. So basically, fast forward, we got home, like to my house. I had few years ago lied to my friend's mother that my mother actually works at the building that I live at as a cleaner. So when we got to that building, she was looking for my mother. She was like, I was just there like, my mom's at work. Forgetting that I told her this. Like, she's like, yeah, I know, that's why we are here. So go inside and go call her. You said your mother works here, right? At that time we were staying at Four Seasons Lodge, and we used to live at Four Seasons Lodge at the time with my mother. So she thought my mother worked at the lodge. My Hana can't me mother with the main and whatever. So I was like, my ma's op nachtskof, and says like, what verstaan jy nie? Ek sê, go inside and go get the woman. And I was like, she's at Scorpion Zinc. And the woman is like, but you told me your mother works. I was like, oh my God, what do I do now? I was like, no. Nee. Eka. My ma werk out this Scorpion van 2000 af. And mind you, it's 2013, 2012 goed en nou. 2000 af. Ek het nooit so gesê nie. She was just like, just get out of my car. And I was like, thank God. My mother never found out about that story because that was a Wednesday evening. Friday, Wednesday afternoon. No, it wasn't a Wednesday afternoon. It was a Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday was the day she went to Spar herself to go buy something. And you know, with the clapperback aunties, they don't tell her your son was here stealing shit. They talk amongst each other while she's there in order for her to hear. So she was like, hey, my mother fucked me up properly that day. But anyway, that's the end of my story time. Like, my pizza is not done. We have 2 slices left, and I know mukbangs, we always finish the shit. But then if my story is done, do you guys continue watching me just eat? Because the story is done. Or so I just finished the 1 slice. This is the last slice. And I just wanted to remind you all, like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, honey. Because next time we are doing something a little more different than story time. So just like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Thank you.